Good afternoon, groovy citizens, and happy, satisfying Saturday. I hope you all have had a wonderful day, and I pray that you will continue to have a wonderful day and a great rest of the weekend. So, right now it is 55 degrees here, but looking outside, one would never be able to tell. It's a little nippy. I really should have put a jacket on, but because I was just coming to get in the car, I didn't bother to put on one. But yes, 55, overcast. It's been drizzling. Well, it was raining earlier, and it's been drizzling on and off all day. So I hope it holds up, because I need to get this video done. And me and the other half, we're going out to grab some nourishment, and then I'm gonna come on back home and sit it down, because I have church first thing in the morning, and tomorrow is Communion Sunday. So if you don't have a church home, or you're looking to visit a church, please join us at the Metropolitan Baptist Church in Largo, Maryland. You can look us up online or on Facebook. Actually, not YouTube, but Facebook and Instagram. And we have wonderful services. And y'all, let me tell you, the Reverend Adrian Blair Wise is preaching tomorrow. When I tell y'all that's a preaching sister, I need you to understand that. Okay? So you might want to come on by, because you're going to get a word. Now, before I jump into this video, I wanted you all to take note of my little riding buddy. Can y'all see him right there? Yeah, he had fallen over. I had to put his seatbelt back on him. But that's my little riding buddy. And y'all know, I think I showed you my other riding buddies while I'm at it. We have the Smurf. I'm not sure which Smurf that is, but we have a Smurf here. We have the Angry Bird. And we have the squirrel from Ice Age. Now, he had a walnut that was attached right here, as you can see, but I'm not quite sure what happened to it. But anyway, because he's been in every car. Now, the squirrel has been in every car I've ever owned. So, he just rides with me. Now, this is Studio B, as you can see, because there's no sunroof in here. And my dad drives Studio B. So, I keep him over here in Studio B, but I do have the Mystery Machine over in Studio A. So, I just wanted to let y'all know that. Let me know if you all have a riding buddy that stays in the car with you. I actually have a baby Smurf that I got, when I was, I don't know, I think I was fresh out of high school or something, but I've had him so long. He's upstairs in my room, and he used to ride around in every car, right in the middle, in the seat belt. And I was thinking about putting him back in Studio A, so we'll see. Anyway, let's jump into today's topic, because today's topic is discipline versus motivation. Recently, I had someone ask me, well, Michelle, what is the difference between discipline and motivation? Aren't they almost the same? And actually, no, they're not. Now, I will say this. I personally believe that at some point in time, we need both discipline and motivation to get through our day, okay? So stop looking for motivation and start looking/using self-discipline in life. So motivation is why you're doing something. So you ever wake up and you feel motivated to take on the world? You feel motivated to get on your to-do list and start tackling that. You feel motivated to go to the gym. You feel motivated to go for a run. You feel motivated to clean up your home, declutter your closet, declutter your pots and pans, whatever it is. But that's motivation. When you wake up and say, you know what, I'm going to do ABCXYZ. However, the downside to motivation is some days you wake up and you don't feel motivated to do anything. I'm going to be very honest with you all and be very transparent. I was taking a nap prior to doing this video, because it's just been a long day for me, and I was taking a nap, and I did not feel motivated to do this video today. I can be honest with you on that. And y'all know I always keep it real with you, but I didn't feel motivated to do this video. However, discipline is what makes me do what I do, because I am dedicated to what I do, because I said I was going to do it. So that's why I say sometimes you have to put motivation to the side and focus on discipline, because discipline is why you're doing something. I'm doing this video because I've committed to doing car conversations every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. That's why I'm doing this video. But if I had to rely solely on motivation, no, this video would not get done. Because I ain't gonna lie, in my mind I was thinking, well, Michelle, you can do it tomorrow. And I thought, let's go ahead and do it today and get it over with, because you have to exercise discipline, because discipline will carry you much further than motivation will. So discipline, so I said motivation is why you're doing something. Discipline is what you need to do to accomplish something. Okay? Discipline is based on thinking and reason to create action, where motivation can be channelized and used to help you stay disciplined. And I just said that. So here are 10 ways discipline takes you places that motivation cannot. Number 1, daily habits. Knowing what you want to acquire and taking action will boost your progress. So discipline and daily habits, like I shared with you just now about doing this video. There's nothing but discipline that's making me do this video, because it certainly is not motivation today, because it's been a kind of a gloomy day all day today. Like I told you, it's been raining on and off. So if I weren't disciplined, I would not be doing this video. Number 2, motivation versus discipline. Is self-restraint is often more helpful than desire. Come on now. Motivation is about desire. You desire to, again, take on your to-do list. However, self-restraint makes you actually carry out those actions. You know why? Because you're disciplined to do them. Number 3, it's more reliable. So being able to control yourself is a wonderful advantage. Again, being in control says I am going to get up and do A, B, C, X, Y, Z because I've committed to doing it, and I'm disciplined and to do this thing. Whereas motivation requires me to feel like doing it. And you all know that if we had to rely only on our feelings, a lot of things would not get done. I know they wouldn't with me, because like I said, I was not motivated to do this video. But of course, when I hit that start button, I just light up, because I get excited, because I love to speak life into as many people as I possibly can. I love to give people a reason to keep going. I love to give to motivate. Now in that case, when I'm talking and doing my videos, I am motivating you, but I'm doing that out of discipline. You get where I'm going with that? Number 4, it's more stable. So being able to restrain yourself and stay on track, you know that your mood and the weather won't cause you to neglect what's important. Come on, somebody. Did I not start this video out telling you all that it's an overcast day and it's been raining on and off, drizzling here and there? Well, did I not just share that with you? I know that my mood, i.e., I didn't really feel like doing this video, and the weather being overcast won't cause you to neglect what's important. It's important for me to do this video today. It's important for me to show up and do my videos every time I say I'm going to do them. And the weather won't dictate whether I do it. Sometimes I've done videos where it was almost 100 degrees outside. And sometimes I've done it when, I think one day I did it, it was like 8 degrees outside. It was cold as I don't know what. But I didn't allow the weather to dictate whether or not I was going to do that video. Number 5, decrease in desire. So relying on motivation solely for progress could sometimes, if not often, be disappointing. Impulse is something that you feel, and when things aren't going as well planned, the fuel starts to go away. Okay? So decrease in desire, like I said, motivation gets you hyped up. But then that desire kind of starts to fade, and you go, I don't really feel like doing that. So again, decrease in desire. That's the reason why, as we're talking about, remember, 10 ways that discipline takes you places motivation cannot. Number 6, self-motivation means that you are relying on yourself to see your desired results. See, self-motivation is when you don't have to rely on anything or anyone to do something. You're doing it because you know this is what you have to do. You are disciplined to get this thing done. I am disciplined, perfect example, to drag the trash can out to the curb every Monday evening. because I know that trash pickup is on Tuesday morning. And what I'm not going to do is jump up and try to run outside and beat the trash people, because sometimes they come early. So I am disciplined to take the trash out on Monday evening. That way it's already out and ready to go no matter what time they show up. I'm self-disciplined to do that. I'm self-disciplined to do a lot of things, honestly, but that was a good excuse. I mean, a good example. Number 7, okay, so that was self-motivation. Wait a minute, hold on. Oh, self-motivation. Oh, let me say this too about self-motivation. If you sit around and you wait on somebody else to motivate you, honey, you might be in trouble, because as I said, when you rely on yourself to do something, you're going to see desired results. If you wait on me, or you're waiting on somebody else to motivate you, and they don't, guess what? You're not going to do whatever it is you need to do, because you're relying on someone else to motivate you. I motivate Michelle. I attended the Circle of Champions reunion training class this week. I missed Wednesday, but I did get in on Thursday and Friday. I wasn't able to make it today. And when I tell you all, anytime I take training with Bob and Annetta, I'm always coming up with some great ideas. So I've got to go back, because I'm disciplined, to look at my notes for things that I said I want to do or to start doing more of. And we'll talk about that on Monday, you guys, because I do have something to share with you. So now let's talk about self-discipline, number 7. Self-control is a great habit that boosts progress and even success. You are more likely to keep going and not give up. That's what self-discipline does. That's why, going back to number 6, I don't wait and allow someone else to motivate me. I motivate me. Because if I wait on you to do it, it may not happen. Same thing with self-discipline. Self-discipline says I am in control. Well, we know ultimately God is in control, but I am in control of whether or not I get up and go do this video. I'm self-disciplined. I don't need anybody to push me to make me do this video, because I have self-control. And as we talked about, self-discipline keeps you going, and you're not likely to give up when you are self-disciplined. I don't need anybody cracking the whip saying, all right, Michelle, come on, get up, go do this. No, Michelle's going to get up and go do it, because I have discipline. Number 8, importance. We are more likely to stick with things that are important to us. And let's just keep it real. Let's just keep it real. When people say, oh, I can't do this, so I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or the other, it goes back to importance. How important is it to that person? It is not important to me right now to rake up the few leaves that are in front of my yard. That's not important, so I'm not going to do it. Well, I wouldn't do it anyway because it's wet. The grass is wet, but that's neither here nor there. What I'm saying is, importance says we are more likely to stick with things that are important to us. So doing my videos is important to me. Creating workshop ideas is important to me. Going to the gym is important to me. Eating healthy is important to me. Trying to encourage people, that's important to me. Wanting to see people win is important to me. Prayer and meditation is important to me. And that's why I do those things, because they're important to me. Now, going to hang out at clubs, well, that's never been my thing anyway. And I don't judge. I do not judge. If that's what you like to do, that's fine. I've never been one to be a club person or a bar person. That's not important to me, so I'm not likely to do it. Sometimes hanging out with folks is not important to me, so I'm not likely to do it. Why? Because, like I said, I have other commitments and things that I need to do that are of importance to me. So think about that. Number 9 leads to success. Working on the right goals with perseverance is the key to progress. You have got, if you want progress, if you want success, you are going to have to do what I call the follow through. So you do A. Okay, so you've done A, so now we got to follow through and do B. Now we got to follow through and do C, and so on down the line until you achieve the goal that you set for yourself. But going back to my list, having discipline will lead you to success. Because again, I can't be successful and growing my YouTube following if I'm not disciplined enough, come on somebody, to get out here and do my videos, right? You're not going to have success in weight loss if you're not disciplined and eating healthy and going to the gym. You can feel motivated, up here in your head says, hey, yeah, I want to do these things, but without discipline, you're not going to find success in achieving your weight loss goals because you're not going to follow through. Are you all getting where I'm going with this? And last but not least is number 10, consistency. Being consistent will move you closer to achieving bigger goals. I can't stress this enough, you guys. You have got to be consistent. It's just like with anything else. If you are trying to grow a business, I'm going to use McDonald's, for instance. Y'all know their fries are so delicious. So I've had times, to be honest with y'all, where I've gotten a sandwich one place, but I went to McDonald's to get my fries because I love their fries. But I digress. So McDonald's is consistent in its menu offerings. You know that every March, they're going to have the Shamrock Shake. They're consistent. They don't have it this year, but then they won't have it next year, but they'll have it the following year, and then they may go 3 years and not have it again. No, they're consistent every March with having their Shamrock Shake. And for those people that love it, which I am one of those people, but it doesn't agree with my stomach always, they are looking forward to that. That's why they're successful with it. Why? Because they are consistent. If you consistently show up for your audience, you are building a following. Why? Because you're consistent. But if you are one of these people where you put out content only when you're motivated to do so, what do you think is going to happen? I mean, really, what do you think is going to happen? I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. People are going to say, well, you know what? So-and-so's not consistent, so I'm just going to stop looking at their videos altogether. Some of them may even unsubscribe because you're not consistent. You post whenever you feel like it. You post whenever you have a minute. No, that's where discipline has to kick in. If you want to build your following, you've got to be consistent. Just like with training for a competition, I have to be consistent with my training if I want to get to game day and be able to touch the weight that I want to touch. It requires me to be consistent in my training, meaning I can't go to the gym on Monday, but then I say, well, I won't go back again until Friday. Well, what happened to Wednesday? Because we were training Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Each training session builds on the next one, on the next one, on the next one. So you have to be consistent. It's just like with our kids. And then I'm going to leave that alone. You've got to be consistent in your discipline. Well, I'm going to say your kids and your pets. You've got to be consistent with your discipline. You cannot discipline little Johnny today for standing on the coffee table, but then the next 10 times he does it, you don't say anything. Johnny's going to say, oh, well, I can keep doing this because mom didn't say anything or dad didn't say anything. You're not consistent with your discipline. You do it whenever you feel like it. And if you don't feel like it, you just say, oh, what the heck, Johnny can do whatever he want to do. I don't even care. It's like with your pets. When we had dogs, God rest their souls, I miss my babies, we were consistent with the not getting on the furniture thing. If they got up on the furniture, it's like, get down. Or if they did something they weren't supposed to do, you had to pop them a little bit. You have to be consistent. And that's all I'm saying. Whatever you do in life, you must be consistent with it. Okay? If you want to, as I close with this, if you want to build a business, you've got to be consistent with whatever it is that you need to do to build that business. If that means getting in front of this camera, talking about your business, do it consistently. Not just when you feel like it, not just when the sun is out, not just when somebody has inspired you. You've got to get out there and you've got to do it even when you don't feel like it. And there are going to be a lot of days that you don't. Here's your takeaway. Life would become so undemanding and simple if we began using discipline as our performance meter and not wait for the stream of motion that we all keep looking. I'm sorry, motivation. I don't know why I said motion. Stop waiting for the stream of motivation that we all keep looking for. Can I say that one more time? Life would become so undemanding and simple if we begin using discipline as our performance meter and not wait for the stream of motivation that we keep looking for. Some of you all have not taken the first step to doing whatever it is that you say you want to do because you're waiting for motivation. And if you sit and wait for motivation, it may or may not come. It may or may not come. Some of you all, and we're real, some of you all have been wanting to do something for a long time. I don't know who I'm talking to, and it doesn't even really matter, but some of you all have been wanting to do something for a very long time, and you haven't been motivated to do it. And that's why you haven't done anything with that idea. But do you know that you are truly missing out when you wait to be motivated? You really do. Let's just keep it real. I was motivated to start my YouTube channel because I was looking at all these other great motivators and speakers, and I thought, wow, you know what? I want to do that. I think I would be good at doing that. It's something that I love. That's why I was watching the motivational videos. Now, if all I did was get motivated, but I put no drive behind it, then I wouldn't be doing it. I wouldn't be where I am right now. But I'm where I am because, like I said, I did not wait for just motivation to carry me. I had to use discipline to say, Michelle, you will create a schedule and you're going to stick to that schedule. And that's what I've done over the last, I think I've been doing YouTube for 7 years now, I think it's been about 6 or 7 years now, but I've been disciplined. Then there was a time that I was only doing videos Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And then I thought, you know what? I think I'm going to throw in a Saturday. But that's disciplined. Now, I can say, you know what? Maybe next quarter I'm going to go back to just doing videos Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And that's fine. But what I'm saying is that the takeaway is that I need you all to stop sitting around waiting for that big gust of motivation to just move you from where you are to go do what you want to do. I need you to stop doing that because it's not going to come. And if it does, it may not come for a long time. I want you to go out there and start relying on discipline. Let discipline be the thing that carries you. And on that note, you guys, I'm going to bid you good day because, like I said, I need to go in, start uploading this video and get myself together because I'm going out to eat and I am so hungry. I don't know about you all, but again, it was nothing but discipline making me do this video today. I feel good now that I've done it, but if I had relied on motivation, wouldn't have got done. Okay, it just would not have. On that note, I love you all so very much. If you're new to watching my videos, I want to say welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. Come back on Monday because, as I said, I do car conversations. And if you're wondering why, because, well, look at where I am. That's why I call it car conversations. So come back on Monday. I do my videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Now, I will throw in an extra video every now and then if it's something that I want to share with you all. But mostly it's just Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Every now and then I'll throw in a cooking video. It was my goal to do one this month, but I didn't get a chance to do it. So definitely next month I will be doing a cooking video for you all. I don't know what it's going to be, but you know what? As usual, I'm going to make it up and hope and pray for the best. Anyway, if this is not your first rodeo, I want to say welcome back. Y'all know I love you, man. I don't get a chance to see you. Go out there. Again, enjoy the rest of your day. If you're going out, you know the drill. Please do so responsibly. Be careful if you have to go out here. Be careful about where you're going at night, where you're parking, who you're hanging out with, all that good stuff. Take your hand sanitizer and your mask if you need to, but just be careful because I want you all to come on back here and join me again for other videos. And if you're not careful, you may not be able to do that. So please be careful no matter what you choose to do. And as always, you know the drill, you know my spiel. I love you all to the moon and back, and there is nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing that you can do about it because I love you, each and every one of you. I don't know you all. Most of you I don't know, and if I walked past you right now, I wouldn't know who you were. I may not even get a chance to ever meet you, but just know that I love you. I want you to succeed. I know you can succeed. I know you have it in you. I don't even know what your goals are, but I know you can succeed if you put in the work, if you allow discipline to carry you and not just motivation. Now, understand this, because I forgot to say this earlier. I'm not saying that you can't have motivation, because motivation is what sparks the ideas for you to do stuff. But it is discipline that I want you to use to carry out whatever it is that you're going to do, because that's the thing that's going to keep you. Okay? Again, I love you all, and take care of yourselves, because I want you to come back on Monday, because I have some news I want to share with you all. I'm so excited. I cannot wait about a new project that I'm working on, but it's only going to be for 10 people. It's only going to be for 10 people, okay? So I cannot wait to share that with you on Monday. Go out there, enjoy the rest of your day, and we will talk again on Monday. Love you, mean it.